Yolan True and welcome to another exciting day in our galaxy. And today I want to talk about the level 50 plus Borg systems. If you are level 48 or under, you probably might not even really have heard about them. But I think it's very interesting to know how to get there and what is in there when you finally get there. I was working on it for quite some time on this server as well to finally get there again, and now I'm there, and so I wanted to take the chance to show you in this video why it is also quite useful to get there. But before I get into the details, I just want to say again, if you are not a subscriber of my channel yet but do like my videos, then please do subscribe to my channel, and when you do, click this little bell and all notifications so that you will be informed when there's a new video or when there's an upcoming live stream. Live stream, I have to say, because I said this on Friday on my last live stream, we have a big carnival season, and it's a very short season this year because of the Easter date. And so everything is packed with events and stuff, and I'm doing a lot of voluntary work there as well. So it's quite possible that one or two of the next two live streams might not happen, but you will know early enough, because if there's on Wednesday not a live stream announcement, there will not be a live stream, and then there will be a video on Friday evening, which don't come when I do live streams, but that if there's a video at 5 p.m. UTC on Friday evenings, then there is no live stream. So that's always the signs for you. But if there's no live stream announcement on my channel page on Wednesdays, then you already know there will be no live stream. There will be a second video at that day. But let's get to the level 50 plus Borg systems now. To get there, and many will have seen this little area, but with locks, you need to unlock the paths to the beta sector. There's one lock between Weimar and the beta sector, and the lock between Rex-Scar and the beta sector. And you will have seen it. You might have collected missions much earlier than level 48 or whatever, because of your warp range, where you get missions behind those locks, Borg missions. And that's because these sectors you get through have a lot to do with the Borg again. The secret is, once again, an open secret. There are no real secrets here, but it's how you say it. The secret is that you need to get to level 49, so to Ops level 49 if you want to access these systems, and just do your storyline missions. When you've finished your level 49 storyline missions until you see this build your Ops 50, then you will definitely have unlocked this system. And then you can get to the beta sector and to everything behind it, and that's the alpha sector, the delta sector, the sigma sector, and a lot of planets like Xylo 212, Sentosa, Kuas, and so on, depending on your warp range. And the delta sector, the sigma sector, Tana, and so on are really quite interesting. I just sent my Voyager to the sigma sector, not only because I have a mission there right now, but also because that's a planet or a system where I can show you pretty much what is going on here in this area. And it's quite interesting because you might know something from the Delta Quadrant, where you need a token to get to a certain kind of ships, and you have to pay for getting there. And here they are for free. If I click one of those, you see it's an assimilated interceptor. You know this from Shalika and Misalub and so on in the Delta Quadrant. But there you need to have enough tokens, those Delta Quadrant Borg coordinates, to get there. And here they are for free. And that's the interceptors. If I click on an explorer, it's an assimilated explorer. And if I click on a battleship, it's an assimilated battleship. And the reason why you grind those from time to time in the Delta Quadrant is the rewards. Here you get broken battleship parts from the assimilated battleship. You get broken interceptor parts 5-star interceptor parts from the interceptors. In the Delta Quadrant up to Missiloop you only get 4-star broken parts, and here in the system you get 5-star broken parts. And there's the Explorer. No, that's the interceptor again. It doesn't want to let me click the Explorer, take another one. And here you get broken Explorer parts for 5-star ships. And you know that from 4-star ships, the parts are always something you're in need of. The Explorer parts, the interceptor parts, the battleship parts are always something you're in need of. You will probably use your amalgam refinery to get some and so on. And you also have to grind. And in this case, you have a place where you don't have to pay with tokens, where you can always go to grind those parts without paying to enter the systems. That's of course then for the 5-star ships, starting with the Vorcha. And for the Klingons I'm talking about the Vorcha, because that's the first 5-star ship I want to get, despite the Nova. I mean a faction ship, and that's the Vorcha. And for that I will definitely grind in those systems. And you find them in other systems here as well. The normal issue is, as you can see, you can only view the systems if you are there. That's everywhere in deep space and Delta Quadrant, parts of Delta Quadrant. And so you have to fly there all the time, but it's kind of the same. But there's something else in these systems that is quite interesting, and that is quite big concentrated latinum nodes. So when your Devor Fisher has the warp range to get here, you really can get a lot of concentrated latinum without refreshing, compared to the nodes where I always had to go. The maximum was 168,000, and now I can see those nodes here with 705,000. And if I go back to the main map, if I put it on mining, you see there are 4 systems with concentrated latinum. And let's go to the 55 to look at the size, because I don't remember if they are even bigger. But at least there are 4 systems that you get bigger concentrated latinum nodes as well than in the other. But you also see in the systems I can reach so far, there are 3 I couldn't reach because my warp range, and 1 other needs another mission, that something stays back before I can go there. But there are no other materials or resources here, so only concentrated latinum. But it is very helpful if you Devor Fisher can get here. And as I said, you need to be Ops level 49. And you have to complete your storyline missions, so the main storyline that runs through the whole game, before you can go here. But that's all you need to do. And it's easy to do because if you're like me and are not pushing the ops too fast, then your ships can cope with everything. So let's have a look here. Those are bigger. Those are 987,000 in the level 55 system. And for this you need, so I can check this for a second, warp range of 320. Here you need a warp range of 205. So the 320 will be a little bit more difficult, but the 205, or here also 205, you already have the bigger nodes. I mean, my Fisher will probably not. Oh yeah, it can go there easily. Yeah, I didn't use crew when I got there. So my Devor Fisher, which is not that big, I'm leveling it at the moment because it always needs so much. It's tier 8 and can easily get there. It cannot get to the 55 level system yet, as you can see, because I'm a little low, but I can get to the 51 systems, and I'm very close to get to the level 53 system as well. But even with a 705,000 nodes, I'm quite happy that I can do that without taking too much care, like refreshing every few seconds. On a 168,000, I have to refresh again after 50 seconds or something. Here at least I can spend a few minutes on the nodes. And that will be a little bit more relaxing, because you always have to do more than just mine concentrated latinum. But that's the interesting thing here about the systems, and I even could fly to that one with the feature, but there are no nodes, as you can see. If we won't see anything with those here. You can see that all systems have all three kinds of ship classes: the explorers, the interceptors, and the battleships. And so it will be very helpful for your part grinding. And I will definitely start grinding early before I have my first 5-star ship, because when I finally can exchange the 5-star parts in my refinery, when I have the 5-star ships, I want to have some reserves for it, because those parts will be a hell for playing with 5-star ships, as much as they are a hell for playing with 4-star ships, and that doesn't change. I don't have an issue with survey parts for 4-star ships, because when you grind hostiles for reputation, you always target the survey ships, and so there will probably never be a lack of them. We'll start again when I have to go for 5-star ships, including the Nova, when I need survey parts for the Nova, but then I have to look out for other hostiles then for grinding than I did before, but that definitely will come. And so even if we go to one of the non-concentrated latinum systems, we can have a look. Here are still the assimilated ships with the 5-star explorer parts, or the 5-star interceptor parts, the 5-star battleship parts. So it's a big new system for you where you can grind this, and grind easily and grind without paying. I expect one of those to be in the Delta Quadrant later, where I can't reach yet. But this year I can reach without paying, and I can reach it with my Corina, of course, and so it's easy to grind those. Also, my Voyager can reach it, but if you look at the current strength of my Voyager, because I put the emphasis on my Corina instead of the Voyager, but I cannot grind with her, but I can use the Corina for doing that, and it can reach it. So that's why I wanted to make this video, that as soon as you get to level 49, that you don't forget to concentrate on your storyline mission. And of course, not only if you already found those Borg missions to get to those missions, but also that you know what these new systems are holding for you, and that they are quite helpful. And even at 49, you will want to start grinding those hostiles to put up some reserve for the time when you reach level 53 and over, because then you will be in need of those broken parts again. And don't forget the Picard Beverly Crusher, then you know that she gives you more broken parts per ship than usual. If you are playing longer, of course, you will be around in these systems for quite some time. Maybe you can tell us what's behind that lock. Always leave a comment if you have something to add to my videos, of course. And if you just have questions or video requests, please do so as well. I always read your comments, and I always try to answer your questions. And I made a lot of request videos already on this channel, and I definitely will do that too in the future, as long as I haven't done that video yet. We sometimes have requests where I'm just sending the link or saying, look, in this playlist there is the video. But if the video is still not there and you need it, I will definitely have a look to make it very soon. And if you just want to say hi and where you're from, I'm also happy, because I'm quite a curious person. And for those who do speak German as well, because of requests on this channel, not even a week ago, I opened another channel in German. So for Swiss, Austrian, German, Luxembourg, Liechtenstein, and whatever viewers, wherever they are from and speak German, there is a channel in the German language now as well. Of course, just getting started, so it will not be the same videos as they are on the English channel yet. I'm more than 280 videos here, and I just filmed, I guess, 12 videos for the German channel so far. But when new stuff comes up like this arc, of course, I will make videos on the new stuff on both channels. But the other times, of course, I will continue to do the basics on the German channel as well. I already did here on this channel, and all the helpful tricks I started this channel with, they are all coming to the German channel as well. But if you want to see something in English right now, the next video was chosen by YouTube from my playlist here right for you. And I'll see you there. I'll be back.